it's saved! What are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th of July! You're gonna get in so much trouble in this car.
Pull over and please subscribe to the channel.
This is a cold start up on a Tesla Model 3 Performance. Always such a sick lineup here at Premier Performance. Look at this, I don't even know what that is, but it's sick. Look at that interior, that's insane. I feel like this is one of those maybe where they like chop the top down a little bit. I don't know, chop top, is that what that's called? They've got this Cobra here too. This color is super sick. Let's see here, that's like an old Impala or something like that. We got a couple GTs. And we've got the Fox Body here on some sticky boys in the back. And then the Tesla, who just ruined it forever. Some ding dong in a Model 3 Tesla. That's me. All right, here she is. It makes me so sad to see her like that. Look, she's all taken apart. But it was necessary because right here, cylinder number 5, as I've been told, right here, if you run your finger along it, if you get close enough, you can actually catch your fingernail on it. This is the culprit. This is what cracked. This is why we're in the position that we're in right now. It's crazy how something so small can cause such a headache. Like I could like barely catch my fingernail on that. Like you can barely see it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hold here in my hand my fate. So first of all, I have to acknowledge this. The guy there, his name's Cody. He runs an F-150 with like a couple turb skis on it. I ran him out at the roll races, beat him by just a smidge, but he put in there. He's trolling me. He's trolling me hard. Had to push too hard to outrun an F-150. Thinks this may have caused failure. This guy. Okay, so essentially what we're looking at here, we've got a Texas Speed sleeve block with the ARP setup. That's gonna be $3,500. Do some CP pistons, rods, so forged internals. We've got 680 there, 635 there. We've got the towing, of course, from our guy Jason. We've got our labor here on the right-hand side, long block, remove and replace, all that stuff. 31 hours for a total of $3,891.25 to assemble the engine and do all the machine work. We're talking $900 and $850 for a grand total, ladies and gentlemen, of $11,469.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
So then Cody tells me with this setup, we're talking with the Texas Speed sleeved block, the upgraded ARP head studs, all that kind of stuff, the built internals. This setup good for, wait for it, 1,200 wheel horsepower. That's so stupid.
We also got this bald eagle right here. That adds 10 horsepower alone.
But 1,200 is essentially just what it's good for. Here's the supercharger right here. This is a ProCharger P1 SC. This setup, Cody said, would be good for like maybe 800-900 at the most, but we'd be fighting that the whole time. So we'd have to go upgraded blower, maybe a couple other little things, and we could hit 1,000. But I don't know, it's just an option. Like I said, this is the LS7 motor. We could also go with like an LS9. I don't know what the availability is like, but the LS9 is what came in the ZR1, which is the factory supercharged motor from GM. That motor is also set up a little bit better for boost, lower compression, as the factory supercharger on it, but the fact is I don't really know what I'm doing. All right, so we've reached the saddest portion of the vlog when the Corvette is now outside. This is where she's gonna remain because they've got to pull it out. They only have so many lifts inside the shop, so they got to take it outside because there are other cars they have to work on, and we got some decisions to make. I hope that this isn't a glimpse into my future because like, this is kind of like, it feels like this is where cars go to die, you know?
100%.
Like we're not too far off from the old clapped out Mustang with no motor, no nothing in it. Right now the car doesn't have any heads, no intake manifold, no, I don't even know where the parts are right now. And what's funny is we were just talking about this. If you look at how much higher the car is, like the gap here used to be tiny. You could barely maybe fit a single finger through it.
Fingers.
Four whole fingers in there. That's because like all the weight has been taken off because again, like there's no heads, no intake manifold, nothing, literally just the short block inside the car right now. So I look at this and it makes me feel like a little bit more in control if I make myself feel like I have options, you know? Like you have options, you have freedom. I really don't have options.
You either fix it or you don't fix it.
That's like, it's $11,000. 11 grand.
Okay, hear me out though.
Yes.
11 for how much horsepower?
That's for 1,200 wheel horsepower.
Now, what's the math on that for a GTR 1,200 horsepower?
A lot.
A lot more.
That's true.
That's actually a
Good
budget,
point.
dude. That's nice.
That is a budget build on a G. You could maybe get like a turbo kit.
Yeah.
Like an upgraded turbo kit for a GTR for 11 grand. So if anybody from Texas Speed is watching this video right now, how's it going? I hope you're having a great day.
How does this whole thing work? You just start putting money in here? Is it fixed yet?
That's how this works. Well, what's curious is that this is a pretty common issue for the C6s, the C6 Z06. This is another C6 Z06. The exact same thing happened to it. Crack in one of the sleeves. Now, obviously, this guy looks like way more legit, like he knows what he's doing, like he's been to a racetrack a time or two. But even that being said, nobody is safe from the cracked LS7.
Not even the Michelin man. Look, he's trying to run out of here.
He's like, get me out of here. Also, Nick, where are you at? I don't think this is a Hellcat, but it's a white Challenger, red C6, which is broken. James's blue C8, I think you'd fit right in with a white Challenger. What do you think? You should do it? Should you do it?
Absolutely. Nick, if you're watching this video, buy one now.
Do it. So for now, this is where the car is going to sit for the immediate future until I make a decision. Like it literally sits out here for as long as I allow it to. And I feel like I need some advice from you guys because the fact of the matter is I don't really know what I'm doing. But again, the bottleneck to hit that 1,000 to 1,200 horsepower mark is we'd have to upgrade the supercharger. ProCharger has some options. We could also go with like a twin turbo kit. I don't know if that's something that's like, I don't know, we hit like that law of diminishing returns,
sticking out of the hood, that'd be sick. We could call you Cletus Jr.
Call me a little Cletus Jr. Overall, this just makes me so sad. Just look at how dirty it is, just sitting out in the sun, just baking. I feel like I need a little pick-me-up. You ready?
Yeah, what are we gonna get?
Could I get 2 vanilla ice cream cones, please?
Is that it?
That's it.
First one, Bucky.
Thank you.
She's gonna give it to you for free, dude.
She's like, why did
She's gonna give those to you for free.
She's like, why did you sound so sad?
Poor guy.
I didn't even really mean to. It just came out like that. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you. You too.
It's food for the soul, you know?
Okay, but on a brighter note, we have some warehouse updates. It's looking pretty barren. We've obviously got the C8. There's probably some update. I don't want to say too much, but there's probably some updates coming soon to James's channel on the C8. Go check that out. But we're getting low on cars. Like the C6 used to be here. The GTR used to be on this lift here. Obviously the GTR is still at Brad's. We're gonna find out probably today or tomorrow what happened to the GTR. Hopefully it's just something pretty quick and easy. That's kind of what Brad thinks. But if not, like worst case scenario, we're gonna have to ship that transmission off to Shep, which I think they're like East Coast, which is gonna be kind of a while. Dude, I need to ride that thing more. I feel so bad just letting it sit. Also, on that brighter note, we just had the newest mod for the GTR show up. I don't wanna show you too much. I don't wanna say too much, but if you count them back there, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheels. I don't know why we have 6 wheels, but this is like a dream set of wheels for me. I'm so excited to get them on the GTR. And also on the note of the warehouse being almost completely empty, I feel like the natural choice with like all my cars being blown up is I need to buy another one. This is like my first initial thought of it. I don't have any idea like what my budget is, what kind of car I want, but I feel like that's the next natural step. So leave a comment below, let me know what car you want to see on the channel.
Buy a C63. Do it.
Of course that's what you want. You want a little AMG boyfriend, don't you?
Boyfriend, be sick. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it. You won't. You won't. Will you?
I don't know. I don't even know what I want. Leave a comment below what car you want to see next. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. I sure hope you liked the video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And on that note, see you in the next video.